Hey kids, it is February 19th, 2014, and I'm dropping by to say hi. And I want to talk to you today about a lot that's been going on since the last time I made a video for you kids. We've been racked with quite the winter weather lately. Whole lot of snow, whole lot of freezing rain, all this stuff coming in that we don't normally get around here. We don't normally get huge piles of snow that are as tall as your old man, but we've got them now. And it's been a little bit of annoying, right? Because I don't like going out and shoveling up the snow. I don't like having to get it off the driveway. You guys have been enjoying it immensely. Luke, you are a snow eating connoisseur, and your favorite method of eating snow is to gather it all up in a pile, right? Just right down at your feet, gather it all up in a nice little pile. And then you bury your face into it like Scarface on a mountain of Coke. Now, you probably might know what Scarface is by the time you watch this. If you don't know what Scarface is by the time you're watching these, it's a totally good segue into watching a really good movie. Hopefully you're old enough to watch Scarface. I might have dug a hole for myself on that one. But anyway, Scarface, that's totally you. Ava, you also like eating the snow. You're a bit more refined about it. You like picking it from different spots, and you definitely know not to pick up the dirty snow. You've informed Luke not to pick up the dirty snow many times. Another favorite pastime you guys have in the winter is when I'm shoveling the driveway. You'll come out and hang out in the front yard with me, wander around in the snow. You'll make snow angels and just have a good time. But you also like climbing up on top of the snowbanks that I've shoveled and then kicking it all back into the driveway. That is very annoying to me. I don't like it. I don't like having to break my back to shovel snow that I just shoveled. But that's okay, because eventually I won't have to shovel the driveway anymore. We're going to get ourselves a new snow removal device, and I'm calling that snow removal device the Ava Luke 3000. See what I did there? Anyway, annoyances, right? That's what I want to talk to you about today, is annoyances. Because we just had the holiday season a couple months ago, and Ava, you had your birthday, and Luke, your birthday is coming up. And there's a lot that goes on during that time frame of remembering what you're thankful for and having family and friends around you. But I want to talk to you about annoyances today and how there's a silver lining in annoyances. You see, and this is something I need to work on myself. I always need to work on this. This is not just something that I'll tell to you and it'll magically be applied and everything will be great. It's something you'll always need to work on. I really get annoyed when people don't use a turn signal on the roads. I just don't. Why can't you just use the turn signal? It's right there. Put it on, off we go, and I know exactly where you're going. No problems, no worries. But for some reason, some people don't like using them. Whatever, it's their own choice. But at that moment, when I'm so annoyed that people don't use a turn signal, I need to remember that I am driving my own vehicle, that I have a vehicle to drive, to be annoyed that someone else isn't using a turn signal. There might be times when you're growing up that you won't get the video game that you wanted, and that'll really annoy you, but you're playing all these video games. You have them to play and to keep yourself entertained. There'll be just plenty of other circumstances like this where something just really annoys you. You know, they don't have a dress in your favorite color, or they don't have the book you're looking for with the right cover art. I don't know. Who knows what it's going to be that really annoys you guys, because every person's unique and everybody has their own pet peeves and their own annoyances. But you've got to remember that annoyances are just that. They are annoyances. They are not this end-all, be-all kind of thing. And they're definitely not hindrances and roadblocks to your life and your goals and everything else. They're just annoyances. And within that annoying aspect, there is a silver lining that your life and what you have is gracious enough to be annoyed. And you've got to remember that. And I'm going to try my best to remember it alongside you guys. But enough of that lecture stuff. Let's get into a piece of music that your old man was listening to back in the day, right? Something just to listen to. However you kids are listening to it. Right about now, it's iPods and MP3 players. When you get to your stage, who knows what it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be some expensive gift. And hopefully you won't be too annoyed that it's not in the wrong color. See what I did there? I tied it all in. Anyway, Today's song is going to be Everlong from the band Foo Fighters. For no real reason other than it's a really good song. I really enjoy it. I just think it's great. The music with it, the lyrics to it are all great. And there's an acoustic version out there too that is just awesome and spectacular. So, Everlong from Foo Fighters. I hope you enjoy it. And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll be in the springtime and we'll be able to get outside a little bit more often without having to put on 25 different layers of clothing and then have to pee all of 5 minutes later. Anyway, that's all I've got for this week. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon.